Born. Firat, you understood the whole conversation?
Not everything.
Swahili? You're getting Swahili now?
Some bad words.
Some bit words?
Bad words.
Okay. Which bad words?
Yeah. From stadium.
Oh, from the stadium. But at least you know greetings now.
Yeah, but next time.
The language of football, Nipendimu.
Yeah.
They say
Twende
that.
is the best word I know.
Twende.
Yeah.
Okay, Coach Firat, let's talk about our next assignments. We understand we've got a Three Nations tournament that we are playing. Who are we playing? Where is this tournament?
So we will play first Djibouti, then Pakistan, and after this we will play Mauritius. And all matches will be in Mauritius. How it came, normally we wanted to play here in Kenya. Because it's now a long time that the fans saw the national team. So, but the problem was now that even AFCON has one qualifier match more. So, and most of the countries which we spoke couldn't arrange it, or it was something about logistic. For example, one country wanted to play here, but we didn't have a direct flight from here to the next match they had. So therefore it was not possible to play at home. And then it was logical to take this tournament. Why it was logical? Because it's near and 3 teams to play. I have more opportunities to try more players. And on the other side, of course, is also if you go to Europe for a camp, we don't have the budget for this. So therefore, I'm okay with this. Also, we have now the problem for me as coach, 8th of June. Is still league match.
Yes.
And 12th we have to play in Mauritius. So therefore it means I have 1 day for training before we play in the end. It's not easy, and most of the foreign-based players will be not for this match. There are many playing who are in Sweden, Finland and so on, like Marcelo, like Collins, like Timothy. They play even on 11th of June. So, but like I said, I'm not here to complain. I need to find solutions, and I say always to the players, now it's your chance and you use it and we'll see.
Your database, does it extend to, because we know historically in this country, we discover our football talents at high school. That is at the age of 16, 17 when they break into their national team, into their school teams.
Yeah.
Do we have this database? Who are you working with to find this young
This
talents?
is what I said before. It's not true. We don't have. We don't have even about high schools. The reality really about Kenyan football is that talents are coming with luck. They are coming with luck to this one point. And if I get them in my hand, they are there in front of me only with the gift God has given them. Nothing is put inside. This is a reality. So when I face this reality, like I said before, we have training, so about tactical matters, we have serious problems the boys don't know. So physically, they're not ready. Mental pressure is a different point. So we have to see that in football, people think only what is going on now on the field, but there are so many things around. So what about nutrition? One simple thing. What about, if we say we have professional football in Kenyan League, you know better than me that so many teams struggle even to come to a away match. I hear from teams that before they go for the match, they eat a burger or something. So how you expect really performance? So the problems are big, and we need to find solutions. We have to stop to complain or to blame others. So this is what I saw all the time now in Kenya. Always blaming. He's blaming him, and continue like this. But this blaming continues now minimum 40 years. And what? There's no result. And when I said before about East Africa, and we have the different problem now, that maybe Kenyan football sleep, but our neighbor, look around, Tanzania, they didn't sleep. Look what happened now. CAF Champions League, Simba in quarterfinal, Young Guys in Confederations Cup in final. Where are we? Our champion play 4 matches, can't score even 1 goal. So where are we? And when I say this, these are facts. This is not a comment. These are facts. And we have to learn to face our reality and to think about what we can do better and stop to blame each other all the time.
Coach, you said you wanted 2 minutes to speak about something very important. This is your 2 minutes now.
So, you know, this point, in all my life, I had a lot of things to talk about media and so on.
Yes.
But something happened here where I have to say this is over the limits. So it's still online. I make a screenshot. So this was in media before our match against Iran.
Yes.
So it is from somebody called Washington Onyango.
He's a journalist, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know who is he, whatever. And the headline is like this. Dropping Omala is an insult to the entire nation. Kenyan's reaction to Firat squad choice. So this is in my eyes anyway ill. To make it clear. So it's an insult to the country to drop a player. But this is not the point I have. Because what is going on later, this is far away from what I ever saw in my life. So this boy will for sure say it's not my mind or whatever. But he published this. So I will read it. If you want, I can read it 2 times. Dropping the league's top scorer for some fancy mixed race striker is insult to the entire nation and league. How can somebody publish this? Explain me. If somebody in Europe would do this, next day the police is in front of the door. And this is published here. So what I'm talking, this has nothing to do with football anymore.
Okay.
So if we want to have this beautiful country not divided, then we have to react to people like this. And this is a thing where I have to say, where the media also has to start to clean up themselves. Because these are the points where you will divide the people, where you will also divide sports people with the media. So and this is nothing funny anymore. So I want to say it again, because if you don't believe, you can read it.
I read the story. I know him. I know the journalist.
For some fancy mixed race striker. How somebody can publish this?
Okay. Coach, would it help that, as we wind up, would it help that, can we have forums where you open up and you say, journalists, please come. I want to have open session with you, no cameras, no nothing. I want to explain to you what I'm doing. Sit here and watch, and then you see what I'm doing. Then you can be able to write proper stories. Is that possible?
Look, when I have a press conference,
yes.
Do I say said I anything to you? You have only to ask this. No, I'm open for everything.
Okay.
But this has nothing to do anymore with sport. Only because some people, yes. And you know better than me, some people don't want the national team to succeed.
Okay.
So, because of whatever, I don't care anymore. They have not the right to play like this with people, no right for racism, because these things, you know, also when Patrick Matasi makes a mistake against Iran, yeah. So match fixing, everywhere match fixing. So if I would be a father of a child in Kenya, I would forbid him to be a goalkeeper in this country.
True.
It can't be so simple to play with the character, with the life of people here. It's sport. And if you have no intention to comment on sport, stay away from sport.
Okay. No problem, Firat. I have understood you loud and clear. Our journalists, our colleagues. Coach is crying, amesema tuache kuchoma, tunachoma sana. Tuende press conference, uliza maswali yote ile unataka na utapata majibu yako hapo, tusiandike tu. I would also like to hear from you two. What you think about this when something is written like this? It is code of ethics in journalism that you will not discriminate against sex, race, tribe, religion. Yeah. It is code of ethics. It's as simple as that, Coach Firat. So, and there we have to have a red line for all of us. Correct. That's true.
Absolutely.
Meg?